DeviceNation behind the booth in the seated position. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. A lot of steps at this meeting. PhaseOne, Parker Proctor. Tell us about what you got going on, brother, and what you're excited about.
I've been in orthopedic business a long time. I've been with some of the big companies, and now I'm currently still selling total knees and total hips with Center Pulse, MicroPort, and all the other total joint companies we work with. Because of my exposure in total joints, some of my surgeons in Nashville, all the doctors I know in America, when they do total joints, are trying to fight antimicrobial or fight infections with antimicrobial solutions. And this company came to me because I've been in orthopedics so long. It's been a very exciting product, and now I'm kind of in charge of trying to find a lot of people like Kevin who are trying to find solutions for their surgeons to fight infections, surgical site infections. Just as an example, one of my accounts in Nashville, I won't list their name, but they're a big account in downtown Nashville. They did 4,000 total joints last year, and out of those 4,000 total joints, they had one infection of their own patients. And that was a very large diabetic lady who probably shouldn't have been operated on, but either way. And we've also had some great progress and great results with PhaseOne on the cases when they get secondary infection patients come in where they've got total joints in place and they need to address a debridement or a DARE case or something to try to retain implants, and we've had great success with those with PhaseOne. PhaseOne is pure hypochlorous acid. It's basically what your white blood cells use to fight bacteria in your body. So it's 100% natural, no comorbidities, no cytotoxicity. So when we pour this into the wound, into the surgical pocket site, it immediately reacts with this tissue, and within a few seconds, the material turns into either water or saline, and you don't have to irrigate it out. It's a totally natural product, where a lot of the other antimicrobials, it would concern me if I were pouring something in a wound that was dictated that it needed to be irrigated out. If it needed to be irrigated out, it probably means just doing something to other cells that are probably not good. But either way, this is an easy product to use. On the sales side of things, I always tell the doctor when I'm talking to them, it's very easy to use, it's extraordinarily effective for your patients, and it's probably the cheapest product in the market. An 8-ounce bottle like you see in the picture behind us, our price at HCA is about $60. So it's very cost effective, it's easy to use, and again, it's the most, I know all the other antimicrobial products on the market, all the way back from the old school guys using betadine and triple antibiotics and Bosch and Irricept, all of them. And none of them work anywhere near as good as this does. We're just now getting started and trying to find a bunch of people who can help us make this a standard of care in orthopedics is where I see this going.
Parker, we had a talk before we started filming about the distributor situation, and y'all were open for business and looking for people to sell this product, right?
This company came to me, and I was just on the phone with a minute a second ago. The board was trying to decide what my title is actually, Director of Orthopedics or Senior Director of Sales for Orthopedics. I said, I don't care what it is as long as we get a bunch of sales going. So yeah, I'm in charge of getting all the orthopedic sales networks out there. Just a quick note, what I like to do, what I've done up until now is I know a lot of doctors who are friends of mine, and I'll go and say, hey, who do you trust in your OR? Who's somebody that's already in the environment, who the OR people trust, and it's an easy sell. It's one where once it's in the building, the fun would be taking it to other specialties. Like if we get into orthopedics, there's no reason. Total joint guys or orthopedics, spine guys, we sell it for some plastic surgeon use. That's a big use in Nashville. But once it's in place, it's easy. It's an easy product. It's not something you're gonna go buy a new condo at the Outer Banks with, but it's a great product. We've got several accounts that we're doing, a couple $100,000 a year at, and so the product, the commission rate's good. They pay me pretty well on it, and I pay most of the money that comes to me out in commissions. But anybody that would like to talk about that, I will give you my contact information and my email address, and I'd love to talk to anybody because we're looking for people all over the United States right now.
Well, what a segue right there, Parker. I know this is going to resonate with some people watching that are in markets where some of the other solutions out there are kind of already in place, and there really aren't a lot of options if they wanted to pick and choose, how can I compete with them? Because there's only so many, right? There's only so many solutions out there on the market. So this is yet another option in the bag for distributors looking to get in this space if they're not in it already. So email address, web address. What's the best way to get up with you, sir?
The best way to get me, my email address is just like my name, Parker, P-A-R-K-E-R, Proctor, P-R-O-C-T-O-R, the number 3, Parker.proctor3 at gmail.com. And if you hit me up on that Gmail, let me know your thoughts, your needs. I can forward some literature back to you or call you and have a talk. I'd love to do that, but I'd love to hear from anybody with interest.
Great story. Wish you great success out here in San Diego, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you much, guys.